Good evening and welcome to the Manchester Basketball Centre. We're gearing up for the Manchester Magic taking on the Reading Rockets in NBL Division 1. Just a couple of minutes away from tip-off, so let's have a quick look at how these two teams match up. Magic having played last night in Loughborough, a close-fought game, but unfortunately they lost that one. Andre Gale led the team with 24 points and 11 rebounds. He's currently leading the team in scoring, rebounding and steals. He's 6th in D1 in rebounds. And we know that Andre can go off any given game, so going to need a big game from him today against Reading. And Reading not having played last weekend, but their last game came against Loughborough a couple of weeks ago, which they won 85-66. Jeremiah Jenkins dropping in 19 points, and the team is currently led by Troy Cracknell in scoring 16.9 points per game and shooting a great 43.8% from three, so he's going to be someone that the Magic really need to try and close down today. The Magic currently sitting at 2-8 in the league, their first season back in Division 1. After topping D2 last season, and Reading at 3-5. So we're going to have a good game on our hands today, a battle between these two teams. As we look at the starting fives. So for the Magic, it will be Tyrell Brown, Kafel Ulitwall, Andre Gale, Time Regent Bascom, and Bailey Goodall. For the Rockets, we'll have Jeremiah Jenkins, Reese Pinnock, Lewis Champion, Zach Powell, and Jordan Jackson. So I'm Kaz Bullock. I'll be with you through today's game. Adam Masters is racing back from Hartlepool after a Manchester Mystics under-14s win over there. So once he's back with us, he'll be jumping on the commentary with me. And this is the Magic's last home game before Christmas. They're going to be back on Saturday the 17th of January against, 7th of January against Essex. And they play away at Westminster next weekend before the Christmas break. So last chance to see the Magic at home today in this game before the end of the year. So teams just getting ready for tip-off. And Reading a team with some BBL experience, some of these players. So Zach Powell, anyone in Manchester will be familiar with him, having seen him play for the Giants a few seasons ago. And Lewis Champion, of course, playing for the Bristol Flyers. So a tough Reading Rockets team awaits the Magic today. So it's going to be Goodall and Jackson for the jump, for the tip. And ball is up, and it's Magic first possession. Ty Brown swings it across, gets it back. Brown driving, has to step back out, pulls up for three, doesn't go. Rebound Reading. As Jenkins controls it. Into Jackson, Jackson going against Goodall, spins, puts it up, tough shot, can't get it to go, and Gale grabs the rebound. And that's why we see Andre Gale in the top 6 rebounding in this division. It's a tough league to defend in, to rebound in, and Andre's doing a fantastic job. This shot's no good for the Magic, but offensive board, Goodall. Brown over to Gale. Gale stepping through. Great footwork from Andre, can't get it to drop. Rebounds picked up by Powell. Hands it off to Jenkins. His shot doesn't fall. Jackson grabs the rebound. Out to Jenkins. 4 in the shot clock, pulls up and doesn't drop. Bit of a slow start from both teams offensively. As Kafel manages to keep control of that. Gale swings it out. Kafel, no good. Rebound Rockets. Powell coming down the court, pulls up from the free throw line. That won't drop either. As Rockets look to reset. Champion's shot is good, and first 3 points of the game. Gives Reading a 3-0 lead. We've got 8 minutes to go in the first. As Brown powers to the basket, gets it to drop, and he's going to head to the line. Ty Brown with a tough move for the Magic. Ty Brown, a 71% free throw shooter this season. He's just able to work his way to the basket, does such a good job of getting inside, finishing around the rim. As he completes a 3-point play, we've got a tie game here. Champion over to Jenkins. And it's going to be an offensive foul call on the Rockets. That is on Jordan Jackson, his first. Ball's knocked out, going to stay with the Magic. Brown to inbound. Reading picking up full court, making it difficult for the Magic. Bullet Wall going against Jenkins. Hands it off to Time Regent Bascom. Gale, great pass inside to Bailey Goodall, who finishes at the basket. Gives the Magic a 2-point lead. Jenkins over to Powell. Gets it back, he's got Goodall on him. Inside to Jackson. Powell thought about the three, steps inside. Great move to the basket from Powell. Gets his own rebound and puts it back. Can't get it to finish. And a bit of confusion there. He did touch the rim with that shot, so shot clock reset as Gale drives to the basket. Andre Gale high off the glass. Jackson over to Pinnock. Pinnock driving. That's going to be a foul on the floor. So end-line Rockets ball. Pinnock into Jenkins. He's got Brown on him. Jackson. Powell for three. That doesn't fall, and Gale gets the rebound. Brown nearly loses it, but manages to control it. Goodall, round to Kafel. Gale, big three from Andre Gale, that's not going to fall. Reading coming back. Jenkins, jumper doesn't fall. And Ullit Wall for the Magic. Ullit Wall steps through, off the glass, that's not going to fall, and he's going to head to the line. And great move from Kafel to drive the lane and get to the basket. We've seen him do that all season long. His hang time is something to be seen. The way he's just able to drive to the basket, hang in the air, and finishes the shot most of the time. And if not, he's going to head to the line. So Kafel shooting 80% from the line this season. First one's short. Second's good. Gives the Magic a 5-point lead. Champion into Porter. Brings it round Jenkins. Pinnock gets it back, 4 to shoot. Porter with a shot, doesn't go. Another rebound for Gale as he powers down the court, loses control, picked up by Pinnock. Porter stepping in, and 2 points on the board for the Rockets. Split wall over to Brown, gets it back. To Gale, back to Brown. Brown drives, kicks it out. Gale thought about the 3. Pulls up, no good. And a closer shot clock expiration there, so some great D from Reading, forcing Manchester into a tough shot. Porter, back to Pinnock. We've got 4:18 to play in the first. Pinnock behind the back, nice move to the basket. He comes up against time Regent Bascom and Bailey Goodall, but it will stay with the Rockets. As we're going to have substitution for the Magic. Matt Goodwin checking into the game for the first time, and Kefell Illick-Wall's going to head to the bench. Jenkins, fade away, it's good! 1-point game. Brown into Regent Bascom. Too strong, Goodall's there for the rebound. Kicks it out to Brown, magical reset. Regent Bascom to Gale. 3's good! Dre drops in his first 3 of the game. Pinnock driving. Tough move, can't get it to go. Powell's there for the rebound, dives in, and he's going to get fouled. And that is foul number 1 on Ty Brown. Second team foul for the Magic. And we're going to have Loic Puali check in. Bailey Goodall's going to head to the bench. And Loic Puali having a great season so far for the Magic. As first shot's good for the Rockets. Second one as well, 2 of 2 from the line for Powell. Brown over to Puali, hands it off to Goodwin. Goodwin's a threat from 3, anywhere outside the arc. Pulls up, off the glass and in. Matt Goodwin just making it look easy. And you can't give him any space whatsoever. Champion over to Jenkins. Jenkins pulls up. That's good. Brown over to Gale. Gale stops, pops inside, doesn't fall. Porter with the rebound, swings it over to Jenkins. 2-on-1 break. Over to Powell. Doesn't go. But he's going to get fouled on that play, so he's going to head to the line. Zach Powell nearly with a showtime play. And that is foul number 2 on Ty Brown. 2 quick fouls there. We've got 2:50 to go in the first. So Brown's going to check out. And Kefell Illick-Wall back in. Powell's back at the line. First one doesn't fall. Second is good. Back to a 2-point game. Just under 3 minutes to play in the first. Bullet Wall. It's going against Jenkins. Hands it off to Time Regent Bascom. Regent Bascom waves off the screen, pulls up, long two, that's no good. Powell jumps in for the rebound. And Powell powering down the court all the way, fade away, doesn't go, and he's going to head back to the line. Zach Powell doing an amazing job of driving to the basket, getting those foul calls. And if he's not going to get the ball in the basket, he's definitely going to get a chance to get to the line. So we're going to see Goodall check back in. Regent Bascom takes a seat. So Powell for the third time at the line so far, after just 7.5 minutes. Shooting 75%. Hits the first. Second's good as well. And that's going to take him to 5 points in the game. Tie game at 14, 2:17 to play in the first. Bullet Wall against Jenkins. Bullet Wall to the basket. No, he kicks it out. Bit of a miscommunication there. Goodall tries to come up with it. It's stolen by Round. Jenkins to Round. Gets it back. Jenkins turns and spins. Doesn't fall, that's really unlucky. Bullet Wall kicks it out, Goodwin. No three that time. Drives. Tough shot to take from Goodwin. I love the confidence that you see in this young player. Pinnock drives and lays it in. It doesn't go. Porter picks it up, tries to put it back, doesn't fall. Gale again grabs the rebound for the Magic. Gale against Powell and banks it in. Oh, they called it. That's a charging foul on the Magic. So that is going to be a foul on Gale. They've waved it off. The crowd not a fan of that one. But call on the floor. Charging foul on Andre Gale. So ball is going to go back with the Rockets. Rockets here with a chance to take the lead. Jenkins over to Powell. Powell swings it around to Jenkins again. Jenkins for three, doesn't go. Gale grabs his fourth rebound of the game. It's under a minute to go in the first. Puale back to Gale. Puale gets it back, Goodwin. He's got daylight, shots up, and that's not going to fall. Goodall dives in for the rebound. Fresh 14 for Manchester. Bullet Wall for three, in and out, unlucky. Tied at 14 in the first quarter. Porter off to Powell. Powell. Oh, nice spin. Can't finish. As Goodall brings it up for the Magic. Hands it over to Caffell. Kicks it out to Puale. Got 16 on the shot clock. Gale against Pinnock. 11 to shoot. Gale. Over to Puale. He's driving all the way to the basket. Doesn't go. Goodall's there for the putback. And that will do it for the end of the first quarter. Magic with a 2-point lead, 16-14 over the Reading Rockets. And the Magic have been led by Andre Gale, 5 points, 5 rebounds already in today's game. And Matt Goodwin and Ty Brown adding in 3 points as well. For the Reading Rockets, Zach Powell is leading the scoring with 5 points and 4 rebounds. And Jeremiah Jenkins has 4 points as well for the Rockets. So a close game. And I think this one that we probably expected this one to be a close one. Both teams really fired up and looking to take the win today. A little bit of a slow start for both teams before we opened up the scoring, but it seemed like they found their rhythm now. And it's going to be a good game. So last Magic home game of the year. Sorry, they'll be back on the 7th of January here at the Manchester Basketball Centre. So make sure to get down and support. We've got a great crowd here today. And always a good atmosphere, always a good time down here at the Manchester Basketball Centre. But before that, we've got a game on our hands today. So second quarter about to get underway. It's going to be Reading ball from the sideline. So Isaac Round with the inbound. Round having represented GB at the under-18 level, England at the under-18 Four Nations tournament earlier this year in April. A really great young player with a lot of potential, champion. Steps through, passes it out, Pinnock inside to Porter, who's going against Goodall. And Round doesn't get the shot to go, but he's going to head to the line. Round hitting at 75% of his free throws so far this season. Nails the first. And the second, back to a tie game, 16-all. Bullet Wall controls things to the Magic, over to Puale. Round to Goodwin. Goodwin into Bailey, great pass, and Bailey lays it in off the glass. Matt Goodwin, not just a knockdown three-point shooter, he can get those assists as well. A really great, exciting young player to watch, Matt Goodwin, as Pinnock doesn't get that one to drop. Gale picks up the rebound again. Goodall to Puale. Pass inside to Ulrich Wall, just a bit too strong. So it's going to be turnover, balls back with the Rockets. And we're going to see Joe Buchanan head into the game for the first time for the Magic. Again, another exciting young player on this Magic squad. And had a great debut a few weeks ago. As Round passes over to Porter. Hands it off to Pinnock. Pinnock driving, kicks it out. Round for three, shot's no good. Wiley with the rebound. Goodwin, and he's just going to step out of bounds. So Round with the inbound over to Champion. Porter hands it off. Champion back to Round. Into Porter, he's got space there. Oh, blocked by Ulrich Wall. As Kafel, Ulrich Wall just drives in and blocks that. So 6 seconds on the shot clock. Pinnock to Powell. 4 seconds to shoot. Powell driving, hangs, drops it in. 18-all. Goodwin needs some help. Over to Ulrich Wall. Back to Goodwin. Drives, steps through 2 players and gets it to drop. Matt Goodwin, oh, travel call on it. That was a tough move, but oh, travel call. That's the ruling on the court again. The crowd not a fan of that one. But love to see the confidence of Matt Goodwin playing at this level. Pinnock hands off to Champion. Pulls up for 3. That one doesn't drop. Rebound Rockets, fresh 14. Nearly loses it. Champion breaks through. Doesn't get it to fall, but he's going to head to the line. And Champion contributing 8.3 points per game, 3.7 assists for this Rockets team this season so far. He's an 80% shooter from the line. As first one's good. Rockets take the lead. And second one just pops out. Porter with the rebound and the putback. Magic caught sleeping a bit on the offensive board, the defensive boards there, as Bailey Goodall tries to get it over the line, and it's going to be a foul on the floor. So that is foul number 1 on Porter. Only the first team foul for the Rockets this quarter. Going to be sideline ball, Magic. Buchanan's going to inbounds. And nearly stolen away by the Rockets. It is. Jenkins over to Porter to Powell. Stolen by Goodall. He gets bumped. So ball's going back with the Magic. As Pinnock checks out. Wall going against Jenkins. Over to Puale. Hands it to Buchanan. Buchanan stops at the free throw line. Doesn't get that to drop. Wall's there for the rebound. Oh, great fake. And he's going to get fouled on the way up. So he's going to head to the basket. That's foul on Lewis Champion. As Goodwin checks out. Gale comes back in, and Regent Bascom coming in for Loic Puale. So Loic Wall at the line. He's 1 of 2 so far this game. First one doesn't drop. And Magic having a bit of trouble from the free throw line this season. Not been shooting as high a percentages as they would like, as Loic Wall knocks down the second. Puts the lead to 2. Pinnock to Porter, round to Jenkins. Champion gets it back. Just over 6 minutes to go in the second. Champion, deep 3. That one doesn't fall. Porter with the rebound manages to tap it, but it's grabbed by the Magic as Loic Wall steps through, passes over to Buchanan. Buchanan against Round. Doesn't go. Regent Bascom's there for the rebound and puts it back in. We're back to a tie game at 21. Champion going all the way, and that's just knocked out, so going to stay with the Rockets. As Pete Walker checks into the game for Isaac Round. And Pete Walker, having represented Wales at the under-18 level, during the Four Nations tournament back in Cardiff earlier this year, where he'll have played against teammate Isaac Round, who was representing England. So both teams with some great young talent coming through in this country. So 21 all as we've got a timeout, 5:43 to go in the first half. This is shaping up to be the game that we all thought it was going to be. So Magic are led by Andre Gale, 5 points, 6 rebounds. And the Rockets, Zach Powell has 7 and 3 rebounds as well. Apologies, 4 rebounds. And Zach averaging 10 points per game for the Rockets so far this season. So looking like he's going to eclipse that one. We'll see champion at the line when play resumes. Magic taking their time coming out of the huddle. Champion. Oh, apologies. It's not a free throw. It's end line. Pinnock over to Jenkins. Jenkins with the crossover, pulls up. That's nothing but net. Great bucket from Jeremiah Jenkins. Rockets back in front. Magic looking to answer. Bullet wall. Over to Gale. Buchanan against Walker. Buchanan. And manages to finish that one. It was a tough basket going against Walker. As Jenkins is trapped by 2 Magic players, and that's going to force a turnover. So travel call. Great D from the Magic, and that's something that we tend to see a lot from this Magic team. Me and Adam speak about it a lot. This Magic is a very defensive-minded team. The whole club is, the whole organisation is. You see it a lot. They pride themselves in their defence. And plays like that show you what they can get out of it. So Gale for 3. That one doesn't drop. Pinnock hands it off to Porter, who dunks it in. Rockets back in front. Goodall, long pass to Buchanan, driving the baseline. Spins, doesn't get it to drop, but he was on the way up on the shot, so he's going to be shooting 2. Buchanan, a bit of a late addition to this Magic squad as we see Ty Brown check in. Bullet wall. Buchanan joining the Magic a few games into the season, but great to have him back with the team. And he's made a real impact so far as he hits the first. And second's good, takes him to 4 points in the game. Pinnock over to Jenkins. Porter driving, lays it in, count that, and the foul. What a tough move to the basket. He's going to head to the line for a chance at a 3-point play. So first time at the line today for Porter. And he finishes, completes a 3-point play. Reading back in front. A real back and forth game on our hands today. Brown. To Gale. And Goodall's pass inside to Time Regent Baskin, who manages to finish it with a high shot off the glass. It was a great pass from Goodall. Leads down to 1. Champion, round to Jenkins. He's got time. Jenkins against Goodall. Steps back, 3's up, 2 short. Porter gets the rebound. Jenkins over to Pinnock. Pinnock back out, Champion, 3's up. That one's too short. Ball's tipped, Rockets get it back. Pinnock all the way to the basket, drops it in. Magic look to answer. Brown over to Goodall. Gale driving baseline, and he's just going to step out of bounds. Andre thought he might have got fouled in that possession. The referee's calling it a step out of bounds. As Reece Grocott checks in, and Pete Walker heading to the bench for the Rockets. So Rockets with a 3-point lead here in the first half, 3:19 to go. Jenkins over to Pinnock. Champion tries to pass. Grocott over to Champion again. Champion with the floater. That doesn't fall. Gale grabs the rebound and hands it off to Brown. He's got Buchanan up ahead and May. May swings it round. Gale gets bumped. And that is going to be a foul on Lewis Champion. That's his second. As Joe Buchanan subs out and Velvet Wall comes back in. So Gale at the free throw line. Shooting just under 60% from the line so far this season is Dre. As the first one's good from there. And the second one drops as well. Back to a 1-point game. Rockets with a 1-point lead. Champion to Porter. Pinnock. Champion got 8 on the shot clock. Grocott round to Jenkins. Jenkins hits that one. Magic looking to answer, down by 3. Ullit Wall. Round to Brown, to Goodall. Gale stripped by Porter. Reading on the attack, Pinnock. He's stopped by Goodall, so has to reset. Round to Champion. And Jenkins setting things up for the Rockets. Steps back, passes over, Porter. 3 to shoot, nearly stripped by Gale. Porter with the fadeaway, banks it in at the buzzer. 5-point game for the Rockets. Goodall hands off to Ullit Wall. Drives the lane. Gale pulls up for 3. That's in and out. Goodall's there for the rebound. Great offensive board for the Magic. Gale gets it back to May. Saul May drives, passes to Brown. Got 3 to shoot, Ullit Wall. And he's bumped, so that's going to send him to the line. Slight get out of jail free card there for the Magic as the shot clock was winding down. But Ullit Wall will be shooting 2. He's hit 2 of his 4 so far from the line today. First free throw's good. Second one good as well. 34-31, Rockets lead. Just over a minute to go in the first half. Jenkins. Over to Pinnock. Porter hands it back. Jenkins. Pass out to Champion. Grocott, 3's up. Doesn't go, grabs his own rebound, steps through. Great pass inside, and Porter just finishes. Some great ball movement from the Rockets. Magic want to finish this quarter strong. 34 seconds to go. Gale nearly loses it. He does. Porter comes up with it. Over to Grocott. Pinnock all the way, doesn't go. And who's going to come up with the rebound? It's the Rockets. Stripped by May. And Ullit Wall going to go all the way to the basket off the glass. Doesn't drop. Gale grabs the rebound though. Floater for Andre. Doesn't go. May taps it, but Rockets come up with it. 6 seconds to go. Champion over to Pinnock. 3 seconds to shoot. Pinnock hangs, fires, doesn't go. Rebound good all. That is going to do it for the first half. Rockets with a 5-point lead, 36-31. As Reading outscore the Magic 22-15 in that quarter. After the Magic took a quick lead to start the first. So leading the way for the Magic is Andre Gale on 7 points. He has 7 rebounds to go along with that. And followed by, we've got a handful of players on 4 points. Kafel Ullit Wall, Time Regent Bascom, Bailey Goodall and Joe Buchanan. And leading the way for the Rockets, Jeremiah Jenkins is a problem, 8 points. And followed by Zach Powell, who has 7 points, 4 rebounds as well. So definitely an exciting first half of action here at the Manchester Basketball Centre. We'll be with you for the second half in around 10 minutes time. So we'll just take a quick break and be back with you then. welcome back to the Manchester Basketball Centre. We're getting ready for the second half of the Manchester Magic and Reading Rockets. Reading currently have a 36-31 lead over the Magic. So an exciting second half going to be coming our way. Reading are led by 8 points from Jeremiah Jenkins and 7 points from Zach Powell, who also has 4 rebounds. Andre Gale leading the way for the Magic, 7 points and 8 rebounds so far. So the Magic a bit short-handed today, and have been throughout the season really, with some injuries. No Ben Brown currently out with injury, and we know what kind of a difference maker Ben is to this team when he's healthy and when he's playing. But the Magic have a real next man up mentality, so it's always good to see who is going to be that player that steps into the position and can help the team get the win. So we've seen really big performances so far this season from Joe Buchanan, Matt Goodwin. Andre Gale is always leading the Magic in scoring this season. He's averaging 13 points per game, 14.2 points per game, and had a great one yesterday against Loughborough Riders with 24 points. So Magic looking to finish the year strong at home. Want to finish with a win before they head away next weekend, as we're back underway for the third. Magic ball to start the second half. Brown hands it off to Puale, and a bit of miscommunication there as it goes out of the hands of Ullit Wall, so turnover, and Rockets will get the ball back to start their offense this half. So Jenkins picks up by Brown. Brown steals it away. Ty Brown, Powell's there. Brown, and blocked by Powell. And great move from Powell to get back on D and stop the fast break. As we've just got to clean up a spot on the floor. So end line Magic ball, Ty Brown. Brown looking to get it in, needs some help, and that's going to be a 5-second violation. Great D from the Rockets, and 2 possessions there. Zach Powell running back with the huge block to stop Brown on the break, and then forcing a 5-second violation on the inbound. Porter. Jenkins back out to Champion. Got 5 on the shot clock. Champion driving, and it's going to be a foul on the floor. That's going to be the first team foul for the Magic this quarter, and that's the 3rd foul on Ty Brown. Jenkins from the free throw line, in and out. As Gale grabs his 8th rebound of the game. Over to Goodall. Goodall driving it, stripped. Pinnock comes up with it. Champion just drives to the basket. Can't get that one to fall, but Powell gets the rebound and puts it back in. And Zach Powell has been fantastic at doing that this game. And we're going to have a timeout Magic as the Rockets get out to a quick lead back here in the second half. 7-point lead. So that's going to take Zach Powell to 9 and 5 rebounds, doing a great job on the boards, and a massive block there to start the second half. So Zach doing a bit of everything on both sides of the ball. So both teams are going to be back in action next weekend. The Manchester Magic will be travelling away to the Westminster Warriors, and Reading will be playing Essex before the Christmas break. Back on court here, Rockets with a 7-point lead. Stretching things out here a bit in the second half. Magic are going to need to try and cut into this, keep this close. As Brown works against Jenkins. Hands it off to Goodall, gets it back. Brown drives the lane. And gets bumped, pushing foul. It's going to be sideline Magic. That's the first foul on Jeremiah Jenkins. As Gale gets it in, over to Goodall. Back to Puali. Puali driving to the basket, and tough move as Lowick finishes. Puts the lead to 5. Champion into Porter. Jenkins, he had some space there. Powell with 6 on the shot clock. Powell stops. Can't finish. Gale grabs the rebound. Bullet Wall driving the lane. Kicks it out to Brown. Got loads of space for 3. Shot's no good. Powell comes powering up the court and just lays it in. Great move from Powell, lead is back up to 7. Magic caught sleeping a little bit on defense there. Brown answers at the other end, can't get it to drop though. As Powell again comes up the court. Got to slow things down though, reset. Jenkins. Over to Porter. Pinnock doesn't go. Goodall gets the rebound. Goodall's going to have to slow it down because he's going 1-on-3. Bullet Wall. Nice spin move. Pass off to Puali. And he finishes. What a pass from Bullet Wall to Puali. Five-point game. Magic needs some big D on this possession. Oh, Powell with the spin, and that's going to be an offensive foul call on the Rockets. So that's foul number 2 on Jeremiah Jenkins. We're going to see Isaac Round and Jordan Jackson check back in for the Rockets. Jenkins and Porter head to the bench. Jackson, a tough player for the Magic to contend with. Got the height advantage. As Brown brings it up. To Bullet Wall. Out to Puali in the corner for 3. Doesn't drop. Gale taps a rebound to himself. Brown, out to Gale. Got 6 on the shot clock. Magic need to get something off. 3 to shoot. Gale driving, puts it up. No, over to Bullet Wall. Doesn't go at the buzzer. And again, some tough D from the Rockets coming out really strong here in the second half. Champion back to Pinnock. Powell. Pass inside's broken up. Brown and Bullet Wall going 2-on-2. Brown's going to slow it down. Over to Goodall. Bullet Wall's pass is stolen away by Powell. Over to Pinnock. Powell's there. And Jackson is just going to drop it in. Great move from Jordan Jackson to follow the play. As Pinnock can't keep that inside. Great hustle though to chase after the ball, but it's going to stay with the Magic. Brown over to Gale in the corner. Shot doesn't go. Puale and Powell fighting for the rebounds. It's going to be a jump ball. That's going to go with the Rockets. Round. Over to Powell, hands it off to Pinnock. Champion from the screen. Rounds in the corner. Champion's three is up, and that is good. Nothing but net for Lewis. Champion increases the lead to 10 for the Rockets. That's a huge basket. Magic really need to cut into this. Brown. Driving to the basket, gets it to drop. Leads back to single digits for the Rockets. Rounds. Champion inside to Jackson, knocked away by Gale. Pinnock comes up with it though. 7 on the shot clock. Champion driving. And no basket travel, Paulson. Great D from Ty Brown on that possession to force the turnover. 4:13 to go in the third quarter. Rockets with an 8-point lead. Goodall against Jackson, driving the baseline, kicks it out to Ullit Wall. Steps through, back out. Gale's there. Passes over to Puale. Got 3 to shoot. Puale with a fadeaway. Tough basket from Loic Puale. Leads back to 6. Pinnock against Ullit Wall. He's got to kick it out. Champion with a long 2. That one doesn't go, but Jackson grabs the rebound. Going against Goodall. Jackson turns and spins. Can't get it to fall. Ball's bouncing about like a hot potato, but Ty Brown comes up with it. Goodall back to Brown. Magic needs to make something on this possession. Brown with a crossover. Kicks it out. Pass is intercepted by Powell. Powell against Puale. Zach Powell drives to the basket. I would like to see Ty Brown take that shot on that possession instead of passing out of it, but might not have as much space as it looked like he did, as Gale powers all the way and dunks it in. Andre Gale's going to head to the line. And what an answer from Andre Gale on that play. Leads back to 6, and that is going to be foul number 3 on Lewis Champion for the Rockets. So Matt Goodwin and Ty Nugent-Bascom back into the game for the Magic. Goodall and Brown heading to the bench. So Gale with a chance to finish the 3-point play. And he does. Big free throw for Andre. Round for the Rockets. Over to Jenkins. Jenkins comes up against 2 Magic players. Back to Round. He's driving and he's going to get fouled. And that'll be on Puale. That's his second. And Joe Buchanan going to check back in for the Magic as Loic Puale heads to the bench. And Loic with 8 points and 3 rebounds so far in today's game. Doing a great job off the bench as Round hits the first. And second one doesn't drop. Gale grabs a rebound. He's got a double-double so far. 10 points, 12 rebounds. Ulrich Wall's pressured by Powell. Ulrich Wall driving all the way. And he's going to get fouled and head to the line. So, Fell back at the line shooting 2. He's 4 of 6 so far today. As the first one's good, and the Magic are going to need to convert the free throws, because you don't want a close game like this to come down to any missed free throws. As he hits a second as well. Lead is back to 4 for the Rockets. Manchester doing a good job in coming back in this. They were down 10 early on in the third. Pinnock against Time Regent Bascom. Loses it but manages to keep control. Powell kicks it back to Pinnock. Powell gets it back. Jenkins, Pinnock's all alone for 3. Gale gets the rebound. Magic lucky on that possession. Pinnock can't leave him open. Buchanan driving against Jackson. He's doubled. Great pass outside to Matt Goodwin. And hits it! Goodwin with his second 3 of the game at a huge point in the game. Cuts the lead back to 1. And Matt Goodwin, casual as anything, just drops in the 3 from a great pass alongside the baseline from Joe Buchanan. And that is the link-up that these 2 young players have got. You love to see it. And Magic have done a fantastic job here coming back into this one. 1 point game. We've got 1:52 to go in the third quarter. Magic currently led by 10 points from Andre Gale and 12 rebounds. And Matt Goodwin on 6 points, 2 threes. And that one a crucial one for the Magic. Zach Powell leading the way for the Rockets. He's got 13 points and 6 rebounds. And Finley Porter also on 13 points, 7 rebounds for the Rockets. And both teams pretty evenly matched so far. Manchester scoring 24 points in the paint compared to the Rockets' 26. Reading just really able to convert those turnovers into points. 11 for them so far compared to the Magic's 4. We're back underway here in the third. 1 point game. Jenkins, who's doubled. Pinnock gets it out to Powell. Pinnock drives baseline, reverse doesn't go. Round can't tap it in, and Time Regent Bascom comes up with it. A chance for the Magic to take the lead here. Ulrich Wall stops and doesn't go, but Gale's there for the putback. And refs are just going to confer on whether the foul was before or after Gale put it back in. There's murmurings in the crowd. They don't seem too happy. Nope, it's good. They're going to count it. So it looks like they've counted the basket, so Gale should be shooting 1. So it's Time Regent Bascom. Not sure what happened there, if they called a goaltend and a foul on the shot. But basket is good, so Magic are back in front, and Regent Bascom hits the shot. So foul was off the ball before the shot. And as the shot was up, being counted, and time reject basket was at the line, so that was a 4-point swing for the Magic. So Magic back in front, 51-48. First time they've taken the lead since the second quarter, as Porter with a, can't finish. That was a tough reverse, but he's going to head back to the line. And a real back and forth game on our hands at the moment. So Porter shooting 2. Shot's good. He's got 14 in the game so far, along with 7 rebounds. Second one good as well, back to a 1-point game. As Lewis Champion's going to check in, Reese Pinnock going to head to the bench for the Rockets. Pinnock with 6 rebounds, a couple of points and 3 assists in today's game. Regent Bascom hands it off to Buchanan. Buchanan passes round. And that's going to be an offensive foul on the Magic on Time Regent Bascom. That's his 4th. So he's going to have to check out. And we'll see Bailey Goodall come back in. Just under a minute to play here in the third quarter. 50.7 seconds. Magic with a 1-point lead. Jenkins over to Porter. Champion. Great pass inside to Porter. He's going against Bailey Goodall, and he's just going to step out of bounds. And we see that happen a few times on this court. It can be quite difficult when you've got multiple sports lines. And it's just unfortunate to step out of bounds. So good win for the Magic. Goodwin driving against Porter. Shot doesn't fall, but he's going to head to the line. 29 free throws between these teams so far in the game. As Pete Walker back in for the Rockets. Goodwin with 6 points so far, hitting 2 threes, and that big one just a few minutes ago. First free throw doesn't go. Second one is good, takes Goodwin to 7 points, and the Magic to a 2-point lead. As Andre Gale's going to get a rest for the last 30 seconds of the quarter. Saul May comes back in. So 30.5 seconds to go in the third. Rockets looking to tie or take the lead here. Walker over to Porter. Champion. Jackson's pass is nearly knocked away. We've got 6-second difference between the shot and the game clock. 10 seconds to go. Goodwin steals it. Goodwin coming down the court. Goodwin passes it out, and it's stolen away by Porter. Champion with 7 seconds to go. 5, 4, Champion working against the Magic. Great pass inside to Jackson, who just lays it in. An easy basket for Jackson to finish the quarter. Ties the game at 52. And a 21-16 quarter for the Magic sees them come back into it after going down early in the third, down 10 points. They've come back, game took the lead, and now the game is tied as the Rockets said, wait a minute, we've still got something we want to show you. We've still got one more quarter of basketball to go. And this, at the moment, is looking like it could be anyone's game. So one more quarter to go, and we'll see who takes the win today. 52 all as we head into the fourth. Andre Gale, 10 points, 13 rebounds for the Manchester Magic. Matt Goodwin hitting a clutch three-pointer, 7 points and 2 big threes. And Loic Poale has 8 points, 3 rebounds for the Magic as well. For the Rockets, Zach Powell is on 13, 6 rebounds, and Finley Porter, 15 points and 7 rebounds as well. Manchester just edging the Rockets, rebounding-wise, 35-31. That's something they're definitely going to be pleased with. And hope they can keep that up as we go into the fourth. Both teams really battling for the win in this game today. The last Magic home game of the year. They'll be back on the 7th of January against Essex. So as we're about to get the fourth underway. It's going to be Magic ball to start the quarter. Goodwin into Ulrich Wall. Goodall over to Gale. Gale driving the baseline, and he's just going to step out of bounds on the sideline before he started his dribble to the basket. Unfortunate for the Magic, so Rockets with a chance to step ahead on this one. Powell over to Walker. Powell gets it back. Jackson. Champion driving, floater to Jackson, finishes. Great move from Champion to Jackson. And Rockets go back in front by 2. Goodall over to Goodwin. Back to Goodall. Ulrich Wall, he's got space there. Drives the baseline, kicks it out to Goodwin, swings it round to Gale. Gale's 3 is up, and that is good! Andre Gale, and Magic are back in front. Huge 3 for Gale. 55-54 with 9 minutes to go in the fourth. Magic coming up big on 3s when it matters. Jackson going against Goodall. Pass out to Champion is just off his fingertips, so turnover, and Manchester will get the ball back. Wall. Buchanan to Goodall. 7 on the shot clock. Ulrich Wall. He's trapped. He's got 3 players on him, and he manages to finish. Cafell. What a move to the basket. He had 3 Rockets players on him. Manages to hang in the air and just get the shot off. What a tough basket from Cafell. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised because we've seen him do things like that all season long, but it's still so impressive to see. So he's got a chance to increase this lead to 4. And that foul was on Lewis Champion, so that's his 4th. So he's going to have to check out for the Rockets. You wonder how long it'll be before we see him back in the game, though. He's been crucial for this Rocket squad as Cafell doesn't finish, but Bailey Goodall dives in for the rebound and manages to keep it alive. Great hustle from Bailey. Gale with a 3. Can't finish that one as Powell gets the rebound. Leads up to 3 for the Magic. Jenkins with a long 3. Doesn't go. And foul on the floor as everyone's just fighting for the rebound. That is going to be on Finley Porter. That's his 3rd. So Magic get the ball back. Ulrich Wall against Jenkins. Back to Gale. Goodall over to Gale. Driving the baseline. and drops it in. Big fourth quarter for Andre Gale so far. He hit that big three for the Magic to take the lead, adding in another couple of points. He's got 15 so far and doing a fantastic job on the board. 13 rebounds already. He averages 8.9 per game, so he's smashed that. And he's been crucial for the Magic as well. So Magic with a 59-54 lead. Here in the fourth, we've got 7:55 to go. They've come out firing in this fourth quarter. Still a lot of basketball still to play. Just under 8 minutes to go. It's a long time in basketball. And Rockets coming out of this timeout. Going to want to finish strong. Manchester outscoring the Rockets so far, 72 this quarter. Going to be Rockets ball as we get back underway. Jenkins is picked up by Ulrich Wall. Over to Porter. Powell, he's been big for the Rockets. Back inside to Porter, going against Gale. And basket doesn't fall, but he's going to get the foul call. That foul is going to be on Gale. And that is foul number 3 on Andre. So Finley Porter back at the line. And hits that one. Hit all 4 of his free throws so far. And the second one's good as well. 5 of 5 from the line for Finley Porter. Takes him to 17, leading all scorers. As Goodwin's bumped by Powell. Goodwin gets it to Ulrich Wall. Ulrich Wall over to Goodall. Goodwin thought about the 3 passes inside to Goodall, but we've got a foul on the play. So that is foul number 3 on Reese Pinnock. 4th team foul for the Rockets this quarter, so it's going to be end-line Magic ball as Goodwin gets it into Buchanan. And pass is just going to go through the fingertips of Ulrich Wall, so it's going to be a turnover Magic, back with the Rockets. And just a 3-point game here at the Manchester Basketball Centre. Magic with a 3-point lead. We've got just over 7 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Jenkins over to Pinnock. Jenkins gets it back. Going to reset. Got 6 on the shot clock. Pulls up for 3. And he hits! Huge 3 from Jenkins. Game is tied at 59. Jeremiah Jenkins with a huge bucket. Bailey Goodall had a hand in his face. Able to shoot over the top of him and tie the game. Ulrich Wall to Goodwin. Goodwin over to Ulrich Wall for 3, and that one's not going to drop. Powell dives in for the rebound. Rockets with a chance to go back on top. Powell over to Porter. Jenkins into Jackson. He's working against Gale and Ulrich Wall. Back out. Great ball movement to the Rockets. Powell's shots up, doesn't go. They manage to get the offensive rebound, and Jackson puts it back in. Rockets back on top, 61-59. some help there. Hands it off to Buchanan. Goodwin with a deep three. That's in and out. Buchanan grabs the rebound. And just seeing if that was a foul call or he stepped out of bounds. Yep, so that was foul, holding foul on the Rockets. So Buchanan at the line for two. Oh, first shot rolls in and then out again. Second one's good though, back to a 1 point game. Rockets with a 1 point lead as Buchanan's going to check out and time Regent Bascom comes back in for the Magic. Jackson. He hit that basket to take the lead a few seconds ago, sorry. Jenkins. Pinnock on the baseline, 5 seconds to shoot. Back out to Jenkins, doesn't go. Ball's loose. Jackson keeps inside, but it's Bailey Goodall that comes up with it. Ullit Wall driving to the basket and drops it in. Magic back on top. As Powell gets fouled on his drive. So Ty Brown's going to check back in, and Andre Gale heading to the bench for the Magic. So Magic looking a bit on the smaller side here with Gale out. And Bascom intercepts that one. Brown. Over to Goodwin. Goodall. Back to Ullit Wall. 4:47 to go in the fourth. Time Regent Bascom. Towards the pass away. Jenkins. Got space against Brown. Off the glass. Bit too strong. And Goodwin's there for the rebound. Goodwin slowing things down. Over to Brown. Ullit Wall gives it back to Brown. Pass underneath the basket. Ullit Wall steps through. Floater doesn't go. Manages to keep it inside to Regent Bascom, who steps through and doesn't drop. Pinnock comes up with the rebound for the Rockets. Still a 1 point game. Magic ahead by 1. Jenkins has got space at the elbow and hits. Rockets back in front. Jenkins has been able to hit that shot from around the area all game. Magic giving him a bit too much space there to get the shot off. Brown. He's got Jackson on him, that's a mismatch. Brown kicks it out to Ullit Wall. Gets it back. 2 seconds to shoot. Magic need to get something off. Brown, and it's going to be after the buzzer. Great defensive possession from the Rockets to force a turnover. And Rockets with a chance now to increase the lead. Jenkins. He's got a lot of space there. Pinnock, he's doubled. Runs into Goodwin and Goodall. 6 on the shot clock. Jenkins with 4 to shoot. Jenkins against Time Regent Bascom. Jenkins for 3. That doesn't go. Goodwin grabs the rebound. Goodwin and Regent Bascom. Goodwin, he's going all the way. Not going to drop, but he's going to head to the line. And Matt Goodwin with a clutch move to the basket. 2 big free throws coming up for Goodwin. And we're going to see Andre Gale back in. Regent Bascom is out. And with that foul, that is Reese Pinnock's 5th for the Rockets. So he's going to be out of the game. So Rockets also have Lewis Champion on 4 fouls, who's come back in. So Matt Goodwin's going to be shooting 2. And he hits the first to tie the game. And second one doesn't fall, but Gale's there for the rebound. Can't put it back in. Tie game, 2:50 to go in the 4th. Powell stepping through against Goodall. And that's going to be a foul call. Goodall looking like he thought it was all ball, but ref's call is foul on the play. So Goodwin's going to check out, and Regent Bascom back in. Matt Goodwin with 8 points in the game. Hitting the free throw to tie back again. And that big free 3-pointer earlier to cut the lead to 1. So Powell's first shot is no good. And it's getting loud in here. Second shot falls. Rockets back ahead by 1, 64-63, 2:47 to go in the 4th quarter. Brown. Over to Gale. Back to Brown. Brown trying to get inside. Passes to Goodall, whose shot pops out, but it's dropped back in by Time Regent Bascom. Magic back in front. A real back and forth game on our hands at the moment. Powell slips as he goes inside, manages to kick it back out to Jenkins. Jenkins hands it off to Champion. Champion nearly loses it. 5 seconds to shoot. Great D from the Magic, and he's just going to get bumped by Goodall. She's going to give them the sideline ball. Magic were doing a great job defensively there on that possession. That's foul number 3 on Bailey Goodall. 4th team foul for the Magic. Next one sends the Rockets to the line. Jenkins. Rockets with a fresh 14. Jenkins round to Powell. Powell, and that is going to be a foul number 4 on Bailey Goodall, who, as he went up to contest the shot, fouled Powell. So Powell is going to head back to the line, and this is a game that looks like it's going to be won or lost on free throws at this point. The crowd do not like that one. So Powell shooting 2. First shot falls. He's shooting 75% from the line today. Second one is good as well. Rockets back in front, 66-65. We've got just under 2 minutes to play. Big free throws from Zach Powell. Brown to Goodall. Over to Gale. He's got Porter on him. Gale steps back for 3 and doesn't go. Rockets with the rebound. Powell manages to keep it inside. Magic need a stop here. Powell into Jackson. Shot pass is too strong, and it's going to be a turnover, so Magic get the ball back. 1:21 to go in the 4th. Rockets have a 1-point lead. Magic need to get something on the board on this possession. Brown to Gale. Gets it back. Gale driving, steps through, and he's fouled. That is going to be on Porter, and that is his 4th. So Andre Gale is going to be shooting 2 free throws. Big free throws for the Magic here. One's going to tie it, one's going to take the lead back. First free throw's good, tie game. Second also good, Gale comes up big. 1:09 to go, and we're going to have a timeout. So Andre Gale hitting 2 big free throws for the Magic. Takes him to 17 in the game. 14 rebounds as well. And Finley Porter with 17, 7 rebounds leading the way for the Rockets. So we've got 1:09 to play. Magic are up by 1. This game has just been back and forth. And a super exciting game on our hands. Let's see who's gonna leave here with the win. So if you're the Rockets, you've got still a lot of time on the clock coming out of this timeout. You've been able to get inside, get to the basket. You think they might look to Porter or Jackson if they're going to stay on, because especially with Jackson, they've got the height advantage over the Magic. He's got the mismatch. And Magic definitely need to try and close down Jeremiah Jenkins around that 15-foot mark. That jumper he's got has been doing him great all game long. He's on 13 points so far. So teams take the court back. Jenkins over to Powell. Jackson. Nearly stolen away by Brown. Jenkins. Jenkins, 5 to shoot. Hands it over to Porter. Going against Goodall. Porter, 2 seconds. Champion. And that's going to be a shot clock violation. Huge D from the Magic. Really huge defensive possession from the Magic on that play. 43.3 seconds to go. Magic have a 1-point lead. Ty Brown going against Jenkins. Brown hands it over to Gale, gets it back. 33 seconds. Gale against Powell. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Goodall gets it back. Goodall driving, going against Jackson. And that's going to be a turnover. So Rockets got 21.4 seconds in the game, so they can take the last shot if they want, or whether they'll look to get some early points. Jenkins, 1-point game. Magic have a 1-point lead. And it looks like Rockets are going to hold for the final seconds. Jenkins, three's up. And that's no good. Rebound, Gale. Magic get the rebound. He's going to dribble the clock out, and that will do it. The Magic win by 1 against Reading, 67-66. Andre Gale hitting some clutch free throws down the stretch. And what a game. What an absolute back and forth game. Well-deserved win for the Magic. They were led by Andre Gale, 17 points and 14 rebounds. So his free throws to put the Magic back ahead were absolutely crucial. And he also hit the 3 for the Magic to take the lead back in the 4th, after having been down 10 points early on in the 3rd and not having led since the 2nd quarter. Massive game from Andre Gale after another impressive performance he had last night against Loughborough. So Magic take the win. Huge credit to Reading Rockets for a fantastic game, though. They were led by Finley Porter with 17 points and 7 rebounds. And Zach Powell had 16 and 8 along with a couple of steals as well. So a really, really hard-fought game from Reading. Came out really strong in the second half. Just wasn't enough down the stretch to take home the win. So massive congratulations to the Manchester Magic, who finished strong here at home for the year. And they're going to be back on the road next weekend against Westminster, and we'll be back at home on the 7th of January against the Essex Rebels. So make sure to get down to the Manchester Basketball Centre and join us then for what I'm sure will be another exciting game. So that will do it. Your final score, 67-66, Manchester Magic over the Reading Rockets.